In an unbelievable turn of events, 15 felony charges are being filed against the duo who released and exposed Planned Parenthood. Prosecutors in California issued arrest warrants on Tuesday for the two anti-abortion activists who secretly taped and later published conversations with more than a dozen Planned Parenthood healthcare providers. Now, in their response, David Daldian and Sandra Susan Merritt, they have more videos. And we're going to play a little clip of one of the videos that they've got uploaded right now in just a second here. And I got to warn you, it's bad. 15 felony counts were filed against these two heroes for recording confidential communications and conspiring to record confidential communications. Is that a joke? Little babies are being murdered, and you're worried about confidential communications? I mean, it is so bad, and you'll see in just a second here that this new batch that they've got out, that the babies are coming out alive, that they are aborting. The right to privacy is a cornerstone of California's Constitution. Tell that to Google. And a right that is foundational in a free democratic society, the Attorney General added in his Tuesday statement. We will not tolerate the criminal recording of confidential conversations. Tell that to the Silicon Valley, please. Not to two people who are trying to save the children. On Wednesday, Daldian called the complaint bogus and fake news. CNN reported and promised that more videos of Planned Parenthood's criminal baby body parts enterprise would be released. Secret footage is a political weapon. Daldian and Merritt recorded and published footage in 2015, which critics insist is heavily edited, that depict the image that Planned Parenthood officials were harvesting and illegally selling fetal tissue. The Reproductive Health Organization, however, maintained that it did not profit from the fetal tissue that it donated to medical researchers. You know, we have a serious problem because it looks like the new Supreme Court Justice Gorsuch is not going to do anything about Roe v. Wade, which would basically wipe out Planned Parenthood. And I know a lot of people were pushing and hoping that we could finally do something legally finally do something to stop the millions of unborn murders every year. Center for Medical Progress, which is Daldian's organization, they've done an excellent job. Let's play that footage. I'm going to warn you, it's pretty disturbing.
It's not a matter of how I feel about it coming out intact, but I got to worry about my staff and people's feelings about it coming out looking like a baby.
Is there any standard procedure for verifying signs of life?
Well, the thing is,
that doesn't go in a chart.
I mean, the key is you need to pay attention to who's in the room, right? We have the people who do our paperwork for the fetal death certificates. They email us calling them babies. Baby this, baby that, baby so-and-so. And I'm like, that's creepy. And then we don't have to worry about that because the Arizona state law says if there are signs of life, then we're supposed to transfer. Research shows that DITCH doesn't make the procedure easier in someone who is well trained. But I have to tell you anecdotally, my biceps appreciate when the DITCH works.
Really? It's in the biceps when you're doing a D&E?
It does not take me any longer to complete the procedure, but it takes more force.
Really? What is it when you're doing a non-dig D&E? It takes a bit more, yeah. Wow.
So I remember when I was a fellow and I was trained, I was like, oh, I have to go to the gym for this.
You have to go to the gym in order to do it. What age? When does it start? What gestation does it start getting really difficult, like it is like a workout?
20 weeks.
At 20, that's when it becomes difficult.
You all heard that correctly. She was saying that she has to use her bicep to pull the baby out because it's fighting for its life. It's clinging on to the mother inside of the womb. That is not just a fetus. That's not just a piece of flesh. That is a life. And they rip it out. And the people who exposed this are facing 15 felony counts because of confidential communications. And as you all know, we all support our right to privacy. But this is not about privacy. This is about life and death. This is about murder. And if California really cared and respected the right to privacy, Silicon Valley would have a whole different set of rules that they're allowed to abide by. We know how bad Google, Facebook, and all these other companies spy on every single American. So don't sit here and say it's about confidential communications, because it's not. You can find the full video on our website, or of course you can go to Center for Medical Progress on YouTube. They have it on there as well. The link is in the description box to our post on it if you want to go watch it there. Of course, again, their YouTube channel, they have some excellent footage that they have done. They've done an excellent job in exposing Planned Parenthood and the evils that they commit every day. That's all I got for you. God bless and carry on.